Patrick Mobley. I teach World and U.S. History at Carson High School, and I also coach the speech and debate team, which is congregated around me. No, you can keep talking. Speech and debate is an academic sport where students get to improve and practice using their critical thinking skills, their public speaking skills, their dramatic interpretation skills, characterization.
I'm Jennifer Dodge, a senior at Carson High School. I've been in speech and debate since November of 2010. This has been a really worthwhile club for me to be in because of all the changes I've gone through and because of all the people I've met in this club.
Hi, my name's Edgar Castillo Jr. and I'm the captain of the Carson High Speech and Debate team. I've been on it for 2 years now and it's been a wonderful experience so far. It's given me a chance to be a leader. I've been able to meet a lot of amazing people. In fact, most of my good friends, my best friends in fact, are in the team.
Okay, well, but would you agree with the statistics that I actually have?
Yes.
Wouldn't you agree that...
What I meant...
Would you agree that... would you agree... and do you see the flaw in...
Well, the problem with that...
So you just said correct. I would argue that...
Not a valid reason.
Now, valid reason is something completely different and outside the rounds of this debate.
That argument doesn't stand.
Everyone here is centered around intelligence, learning, and wanting to improve their lives by the people they hang out with.
I just can't say enough good things about the team. It's given me an opportunity to learn about the world around me through debating.
Yeah, and then we're supposed to circle. I come bound as the prince or like. Rebellious subjects, enemies of peace, enemies of this neighbor staying still. You Capulet shall come with me. Benvolio, you shall come with me later to further serve your purpose in this case.
Oh, where is Romeo? Saw you him today? Quite glad I am. He was not at the spray, but see.
In addition to that, I've done 2 different debate events, Lincoln Douglas debate and public forum debate, one of which is a partner debate, the public forum, and the other is a self-debate with just one person.
The debate side is where you actually get a topic and you have to be able to both support and defend an argument. And depending upon what you're doing, you'll be switching back and forth between the two. Speech and debate is a great program here at the high school because students get to express themselves in ways that they otherwise wouldn't get to.
I feel like a defective model. Like I came off the assembly line flat out messed up. And my parents should take me back for repairs for the warranty now. But that was so long ago. I start to think there really is no cure for depression, that happiness is an ongoing battle, and I wonder if it isn't one I'll have to fight for as long as I live.
Are the hours so long?
What lengthens Romeo's hours?
Not having that which makes them short.
In love?
Out
Out of love?
of her favor, where I am in love.
Alas, that love so gentle and view should be so rough and rainy smooth roof.
Alas, that love whose muffled view sees pathways to his will.
Go ye to the feast of the Capulets. Their sups of fair Rosalind. Their sups Their sups of fair Rosalind who of the admired views of Verona. Go thither and I shall have the comparison faces some that I foreshow, and I shall make the swan.
The events that I have done have helped me improve my public speaking skills as well as understanding how to perceive the world around me. I've done events such as Original Oratory, which addresses a social issue in life and gives a speech presenting why it's a problem and what we can do to fix it.
On the flip side, through acting, I've been able to broaden my horizons literally.
Help me!
I hear he's a good fighter, so I'm gonna use him. I'll be doing you a favor here, boy.
Which really means not doing anything.
Now get out in the office before you stink it up a bit.
George, what are you doing?
Well, I'm about to drive.
We're in London!
Now, what are we coming all the way out here for?
Events, the speech events, which are more acting in nature, where you're doing something funny or dramatic or a duo.
In these, I've learned a lot about current political issues and struggles, as well as worldwide current events. And I feel like I've been brought more in touch with the world around me through this club and through the people I've met.
Try to understand where I made a bad turn, how I stupidly meandered on the wrong road of Fargo life, I can't shake the sense of being born smack in the middle of summer of love, July 31st, 1967. Even so, I wasn't raised by some wasted creativity parents who smoked pot in Central Park while carrying me a tie-dye snuggie and took me to Woodstock age 2. My mom was a diehard Republican.
I've also done events like storytelling and dramatic interpretation, which is taking a story either of fiction or based on reality and presenting it in a way where I bring the actions to life with my words and my body movements.
Just like, so you mean stuff like A and stuff like B, or
No, we got like a contention. That's like.
There are multiple religious groups out there that agree with that opinion, so we're not going to be addressing that point with incentive.
Are you suggesting that I should take the opinion of someone as opposed to the larger population? This study's been out there. It shows
no, I'm saying that just because their families said that they wouldn't change their decision about organ donation doesn't mean that the individual would have had a different opinion on it.
Unless you have evidence that shows that this study was skewed or that that opinion is the case.
I'm just saying that it's linked with families, and I have evidence here that says that. At this very moment, 95.4% of Americans said they support or strongly support.
Judge? The fact of the matter is that the incentives program does not address the real issues that cause the low donations in the U.S.
Helped me grow as an individual and as a friend and as a operating, functioning member of society. And I've really enjoyed being a part of this, and I wish I had known about it my freshman year so I could have been a part of it all 4 years of high school.
How is this essentially relevant considering that
It's an example of how the rich are able to exploit the poor in our current system and how they'd be able to, how this would exacerbate over time.
So as a brief off-time roadmap, I will be going over my opponent's case and then our own time limits. Okay, so first off, let's look at the framework. I will meet my opponent's framework just because I do agree with it. So now let's go.
Maybe if we step out through the back door, maybe we can.
You ever cross the road the wrong way? You're not looking, and suddenly there's a car on you? What do? Something very stupid. You freeze and pull a silly face. Life doesn't flash before your eyes because you're so scared that you can't even think. I was a boxing promoter. I was a happy boxing promoter until a week ago when this crap happened.
Thank you very much for the opportunity that you've given us.
We'd like to thank Partnership Carson City for giving us the grant that's here, because without it, we would not have been able to compete just about at all. So thanks to the grant, we were able to go to all the competitions this year in Northern Nevada and state, and hopefully we'll get someone to go to nationals this year.